Okay, so I want to show you how to get a more full philodendron or a pothos. This one here is a pothos. Okay, well, to get a full pothos, this is a pothos right here, so we're going to use this one. You need to have more than just one plant. That right there is a lot more than just one plant. This one, when I bought it, it would already start to grow, but what I did is I trimmed it, and you can see the new leaf. They'll start to bush out if you trim them. I recommend to trim them right when you buy them. I had done a video using, let me see, this one. And this one, believe it or not, this whole pot right here was just one plant, and it had two little just long stems. Let me see if I could get a, here's one, and this is the second one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show you. And what I did is I trimmed it. You can see where I trimmed it right there. And then this is a new growth. You'll start to grow more legs, like instead of 2 legs, now I'm gonna have 4 on just these right here, on this right here. But since I trimmed them, I took some off that plant and I made new ones. I rooted them in something like this. And when I rooted them, they were long and leggy. So if you have a plant that's long and leggy like this, all you gotta do is trim it, like for example right here. Okay, this is a bad leaf, it's broken, but this is gonna be a root. And if you even cut it right here to right here and bury it, you'll get a new plant. You can see the new growth right here. So this used to be one plant, just one. And by taking all that long leggy stems, I made a few in here. You can see that's the main one, but you can see the new ones that I'm trying to get. Right now it's just a leaf, but they're living. They've been like this for like a while, so they'll start to grow more legs and it'll get really bushy. So that's the only way you'll get a bushy plant. Okay, I'm going to show you what I do. Here's a good one. If you have a long leggy plant like this one, this is a cutting from one of my neighbors, so I'm using this as an example because I don't have a long plant like that I could show you, so this is perfect that he just gave me this. But you can see the roots. So if you cut it like right here to right here, and you leave this node with this leaf, and you bury this in soil, or even just water, you'll get it to root, and that'll be one plant. So you could get another plant here, another plant here. Every leaf could be one plant. Or you could get a stronger plant by just leaving 2 leaves and letting this stem here become one plant. This one, you can see the new growth. It was exactly what this was, like something like this. Just long and leggy, and I made a few. So there is, I believe there is maybe, because I know I left a few leaves in there, so there might be like 3 plants. And that's the only way you're going to get a bushy plant, because if you only have, if someone gives you a cutting and it's something like this, and say you cut it like, okay, I took that leaf off, say you cut it like right here, and you bury this, and you got this part to root, because this is where they root, and then you cut it right here. All it's gonna do, it's just gonna keep on growing like this. Just one long piece, like this. And that's why they don't look good. Here, you can see my other cuttings. I got a lot more. And all these, like this is here, I believe this one could be 2 or 1. And I let them be like this. Like this one is like 3 or 4. And when I'm gonna repot them, I'll probably put these, since they're in small little pots, I'll put them in a bigger pot like this one. Let me see. and then I'll get a few plants in one pot, and then when they start growing, when they get like this, and they start to get, for example, right here, you'll start to form more leaves. This leggy stem is gonna grow. You're gonna get another leaf, and then it's gonna grow. You're gonna get another leaf, and if you don't trim that, if you don't cut it, it's just gonna continue to be a long leggy stem. So what you do, say it's like this, it starts to grow like this. You cut it, I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand, so I'm trying to show you, but like right there, you do this. And then from here, it's gonna grow another 2. And instead of just 1, it's gonna be 2. So for example, if you get here, you have another leg coming, you got another leg coming from here. Let like 3 leaves form on that leggy stem, and then cut it. Cut it right after the node, like this. So you can form 2 more out of that one. So that's how you're gonna get a bushy one. And what I do recommend is, you can see I have a fish tank. What I do is, I took these out of the fish tank, but you can see them in there. Because I'm gonna make some new pots, just like these. But what I do with these right here, whenever I get a cutting like this, if you have a long leggy plant, you could get tons of plants out of one. You could trim it like this. And I'm doing it with one hand with my nail, but I would say just get a nice cut on them. And then you could cut it like that. Cut it like, for example, if you cut it right there, and then like this piece, you don't even need a leaf. But what I do is I just throw this in my fish tank like that, and it'll start to grow new leaves out of these nodes. And then once I see the roots coming, you just bury it and make new plants. You can actually get 1 plant here, 1 plant here, another plant here. You'll get a few plants. But if you could get 1 plant and cut it right here, and you have 2 leaves, and you have this under on the soil, it's going to be a stronger plant. So I just recommend doing that, because you'll have 1 leaf right here and another one right here. I'll show you a nice one, what I'm talking about. Like this one. This one was just like this one. And you can see the nodes and the new leaves. And the fish tank water is really good because it's high in nitrogen. But you can see my new leaves. They're small. It becomes like an aquatic plant. It looks pretty neat. You can watch my other videos and you can see it in the fish tank when I submerge the plant. You can see the roots. So what I could do is I could either cut it right here, and bury this like this, and then these 2 are going to start growing 2 legs. And once they grow 2 legs, I'll let like 4 more leaves form, and then I'll cut it for it to start forming more legs. I could get another cutting from this, another one from this one, but what I could do here, I could make 2 plants. If I cut it right here, I have these 2 and then these 2. The more, I mean, you can't overdo it too. For example, this one I said I think I had 3 or 4. This one could be like 3 or 4. This one's just 1 really thick, nice bushy one. I had trimmed this. It's been like this for a while. I'm not letting it grow because I'm trying to let it form some stems. You'll get a full plant. This one, I believe I had counted when I made the video. I think it was 6 of them. 6 plants in an 8-inch pot. This is an 8-inch pot. So I hope I explained myself. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me and just comment, and I'll try to reply as soon as I can. Thank you.